What's up out there, you guys? I legit just sat here for about 4 damn minutes after watching WrestleMania because my reaction to the entire thing, like I'll get to it in a minute, but okay, I'm gonna start off with the overall rating that I gave it. I gave it a solid B plus. The only reason it became a B because it had one surprise that I'm gonna bring up in 1 minute, but it could have been a lot better in certain aspects. Like, I don't know if certain people will feel me on this or not, but we're going to get right into it. We're going to start off with my match of the night. AJ and Shane. Both of these guys came and they brought it. Shane was actually in the best shape I've ever seen him in. Like, he's skinny as hell, but his face, like, I don't know what the hell happened to his face, but he is aging terribly. Like, he looks older than Vince right now. But him and the phenomenal one, AJ Styles, I've been a fan of his since his TNA days, and they absolutely killed it. AJ won that match, and they put on a hell of a display. And they also get my pick for Best Athletic Display, Shane and AJ, along with Seth Rollins. Even though he had a fucked up knee, this man put on an absolute show with Triple H, and Triple H actually put him over. And for Triple H to put you over, he must respect you a hell of a lot, because he didn't normally do that for anybody, or any WCW star for that matter. So, good job, Seth, AJ, and Shane. Okay, best entrance. We all had our fair share of great entrances in WrestleMania history. And of course, Taker has to be one of the best entrances. Even though it was over 5 minutes and 27 seconds long, hey, it's Taker, so we're not even going to worry about that. Then you got Bray Wyatt. His shit is mesmerizing. Like, he may be an absolute dick in the ring, but his entrance, like, if you don't like his entrance, something is wrong with you. Like, the lights were all out, everybody held their phones up, he came with his lantern. It was just mysterious as hell, but it was mesmerizing as hell. So Bray gets that one. Then you had, of course, Triple H. He had to do the entire badass thing, the King of Kings. He came in on a motorcycle type thing, had police cars, had police motorcades following him. Him and Stephanie came out. They did their thing. Triple H always has to do it up with his entrances because, of course, he runs the company and still one of the best wrestlers to ever do it in the ring. So, gotta give up the Hunter for that. Then you had Daddy's Girl, Charlotte Flair. A lot of people don't like her, but I fuck with Charlotte. I like Charlotte a lot. And she had a replicate entrance of her dad when he was in WrestleMania 24. And that seems like such a damn long time ago, but she came through. She had the fireworks. She had the robe. Like, she had a pretty good entrance, so I enjoyed that as well. And then Naomi. She's a good wrestler. I do respect her, and her entrance is actually pretty cool, too. She had like this glow-in-the-dark green suit, and she came out doing her thing and dancing, and she glowed in the dark, and it was in her hometown. She's from Florida, and she came through and won the belt. So, congratulations to Naomi. Another thing that I wanted to mention. The commentary was so annoyingly dry. Like, there used to be a time when we used to watch WrestleMania. It didn't have to guess if the commentary or anything else was going to be completely off point. You just knew that they were going to step it up an extra couple notches for WrestleMania. But it's not like it was. Of course, you got Michael Cole there. You had the King there. And you had the other black guy there. I can't even remember his name right now. But if you do, please let me know. It's not the same. It's like they don't have the same excitement that they used to have when they used to commentate. Because, of course, you had Jerry Lawler before he had his heart attack. You had JR there on a regular. And even Michael Cole came with a little extra something, and Taz. I don't know where they're getting these commentators right now, but it's terrible. Like, if you're going to be commentating a match, especially at WrestleMania, at least put some excitement, enthusiasm into what you're commentating, especially during a huge match like a title match, because you're going to, like, you as a fan is going to want to feel some excitement from them because you're calling the fucking match. But, yeah, I wasn't exactly feeling the commentary tonight either. Another thing I didn't like was the lack of continuous surprises. as I stated before, WrestleMania is a time where all wrestling fans come together and we want to see something that we haven't seen in a long time or are not expecting. But, and another thing, like they didn't have enough backstage segments. Like, you know how they're getting ready for a big match. They'll go in the back, give us some comedy from legends and celebrities. Like, they didn't have that this year. Like, I wasn't feeling that either. So, they dropped the ball on that because they wanted to focus on matches and other stuff, which I get, but come on now. It's WrestleMania. Give us something that we're not expecting. All right, let me get to some of these matches. Bayley won the Raw's title, women's title. I'm proud of her for that. Then Jericho loses in his Liberace-inspired tights to Kevin Owens, and he wins the Universal Belt. And Brock wins over Goldberg in another dull fashion. Granted, it had more action than previous matches that they've had together, but still, I wasn't exactly feeling that match either because I expected it to be another boom, boom, boom. Goldberg wins and or Brock wins, and they just move on. Now Brock has the belt, and we're going to see who takes it off of him next. Then you had Randy Orton win his 13th world title. And I love me some Randy Orton. And it was over Bray Wyatt. But the match just seemed extremely underwhelming for his standards. Because I expected to see something crazy like him getting an RKO off of Sister Abigail's kiss or something like that. Or Bray jumping off the ropes and then Randy jumping into an RKO. Like, the match just seemed dull and just, they walked through it, you know, and I know Randy is better than what that match said, and the same with Bray, like, I know he's better than that as well. The biggest moment of the night, for me at least, was when the Hardy Boys came back, and I just had a feeling during that ladder match when all the teams that came out, I'm like, wait a minute, they're gonna come out. The host, by the way, was New Day. And the host of WrestleMania, you're supposed to be able to make yourself seen here and there, but they didn't really make themselves seen. They were seen twice, with Kofi coming out looking like a member of the Village People. So anyway, they came out and said, we're going to add one more team. And I'm like, this is a ladder match, and it's other tag teams. It's got to be Matt and Jeff, because they just wrestled their last match at Ring of Honor. They're coming over. And as soon as I heard the opening lines of that music, I completely lost my shit. Like, this is the first time I've seen Matt and Jeff back in the WWE since 2009. And I was so glad to see them. And this is actually their first match winning the tag belts at WrestleMania in a ladder match. In the triangle ladder matches before, like, the TLC matches, they always put on hella great highlights, but they never won. So to see them come back and win the belts made me very happy. So that was the biggest moment of the night for me. Another thing, Cena finally proposed to Nikki Bella. Congratulations. Okay, I wanted to end the video with the most shocking, which was Taker losing to Roman Reigns. I didn't see that coming. But transferring over to the most emotional moment was Taker actually getting out of the ring, taking off his gloves, taking off his jacket, taking off his hat. And to me, that was a symbolism, or to a lot of people, was symbolism of him saying, you know what, I'm done. Because Taker has given so much of himself to this business and to the fans and to the wrestling industry as well. And to me, it was way, way, way overdue, because Taker is out of shape. You can tell he's not totally into it. Like, that match, Roman pretty much had to carry him through that match. Roman was pretty much doing all the offensive moves. He was doing the chair shots. He was being more of the aggressor, because if you look at Taker's old matches, you see that Taker would give as much as he would take. But this match, you can see that it just wasn't there. So to see him go out at WrestleMania was shocking, but like, you're gonna, like, as a wrestling fan, like, if that entrance or that exit didn't make you feel some type of way inside, there's something fucking wrong with you, because you have to feel something, or you're lying about it. Because I know when Taker was getting out of the ring, hugging the fans, and everybody saying thank you, Taker, it was like, we know what's the end. So I definitely thank Taker for all that he's given to the fans, to WWE, and He's probably going to be inducted into the Hall of Fame next year. So we're just going to see what happens with that. And, Jesus, 10 minutes. Yeah, man, that's pretty much where I stand on WrestleMania. Solid B+. Hardy was the best match of the night. And I'm just going to take my ass to sleep or watch some WWE Network until I go to sleep. So let me know what you guys think. Like, share, subscribe to BMode. Lord Jesus. To BMode on YouTube. And just let me know what you guys thought of the show. And you guys have a good day.